Did you just get in from recess?
Yes.
Cool. Well, I know it's probably a really nice day there because it's a nice day here in Calgary where I'm at. So sorry we're a little bit delayed with technology to get out to talk to you, but I just wanted to touch base and to let you know that Steve Messler passed along the poster that you guys signed for me, or signed for me. When he was visiting you guys in Shaunavon, you guys met Steve, right?
Yeah.
And he's a pretty amazing guy. He's a good friend of mine. So I'm glad that he was able to come visit you, and you saw the poster and stuff. And also, I just wanted to say that you guys did a great job with your Classroom Champions program this year, and I'm really proud of all the work that you did, especially because you're in my hometown. And did you feel like it was kind of cool to watch the Olympics, maybe knowing that you were connected to me through this program?
Yeah.
What did you guys think of the Olympics?
Cool.
Did you think we were going to come back and win that game or not?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, never a doubt, huh? Well, I got something in my hands here that I'll virtually show you from a few miles away, but this is what the gold medal looks like. Check that out. Whoa, let's just a sec here. There it is. That's the Olympic gold medal. It's almost the size of hey? It's got pretty intimate detail on it, and if I turn it this way, you'll see. Hold on. Yep. There we go. Where are we? Here we are. There it is. Not bad, huh?
That's cool.
That's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure, it is pretty cool. It weighs 2 pounds. I put it on the bathroom scale in my house and checked it out. So take it with me now. I'm just actually at another school because we're going to be doing a cancer fundraiser at another school here in Calgary today. So that's what I'm doing today. Do you guys have any questions for me?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. You can just stand up for you.
Good afternoon. Why did you want to be in the Classroom Champions program?
Well, Steve is a friend of mine, and he told me what he was doing, and I was like, this will be cool because I can actually talk to you guys from wherever I am in the world, and that I couldn't physically actually be in all these places, but to connect with you and then to share a little bit of my Olympic journey as we were going through it was pretty neat. So, and then when I heard I had a school in Shaunavon, I was super excited. Miss Pomeroy's class. She didn't teach me, but she taught across the hall from where the class that I was in. And so it's kind of funny that you guys are going to school in the same school I went to. It's cool.
What did you like about being a Classroom Champion?
I think the best thing I liked was that I got to talk about things that are important in my life every day, like goal setting and trying to achieve a dream, and that you guys could relate it to your own lives and then try to you know, set goals in what you were doing, whether it was like in your own sports or arts or school or just your day-to-day life. So I think we all have to do goal setting in life, and learning it at your age. Now the cool thing about this program is now you guys are the leaders. You guys are leaders for kids coming up behind you, and even kids and adults older than you that might not know how to go about even setting a goal and following through with it. So you guys are really the mentors for the future generations.
What did you enjoy most about the Olympics?
Ooh, that's a good question. I enjoyed winning. Winning is always the best part of the Olympics. I think the fact that all the venues were really close to the athletes' village, so you could walk to and from the rink and stuff. And I had actually a little Razor scooter that I would scoot around the village on. So that was the coolest part for me. It was seeing the other athletes in the athletes' village and stuff and hanging out.
Okay. Can you tell us about your first Olympic experience and how it was somewhat more different to your most recent one?
The first Olympic experience I had was in Nagano in 1998. So I don't even know if you guys weren't even born then, but I was 19 and we went to the Olympics and I thought we were going to win the gold medal and we lost. We won a silver. So I came home with a silver medal hanging around my neck. I wasn't too happy about that. And it was a really good learning experience for me about perspective and about what it takes to actually win an Olympic gold medal. So, you know, I was kind of in an Olympic depression after that when we lost the gold, but I think ever since then we haven't lost at the Olympics, so it obviously taught me a few good lessons about never take anything for granted.
Which Olympics was your favorite and why?
Ooh, good question. I would say they're all kind of unique and special in their own right, but I liked Vancouver. Being in Canada was probably the most special Olympics and my favorite just because of the way that we won. And we did it in Canada, and the streets of Vancouver were pretty excited. And in Sochi was good too. It was just that you were far away from home, so you couldn't really tell what was going on back in Canada or anything. It was just a different atmosphere, but Vancouver probably tops it.
Hayley? What was a really difficult team to play against, and how did you prepare for that game?
Well, the United States is always our toughest competition, and we definitely they're as good or better than we are on any given day. So we always prepare really hard to play against them, and we do that by talking strategy and how we're going to react and train against them. And then we talk about like being physically and mentally fit and being able to be stronger than they are on the ice, and then how we're going to react if things don't go well on the ice against them. And then sometimes we talk a little bit about how to get them off their game, a little trash talk sometimes in corners, which we don't really do that much, but stuff like that. So it's kind of a fun. They're our best competition, and we know that we kind of push each other to make the sport what it is.
Are there goals you've set for yourself but not achieved? How do you deal with this?
Well, yeah, for sure. You know, always setting new goals. So the one that I currently have is to go to medical school, which I haven't quite achieved that yet. So I'm just going to keep working away at it. Sometimes when one door shuts, another door always opens in life. And so for example, if I never got into med school or didn't go that route, then I know that I'm going to go a different route and I'll be okay that way. So I feel like I'm always kind of constantly, when one door shuts or when one event or one goal is finished, then I always have another one. I'm kind of one of those people that if I didn't have something to kind of achieve or to go for in life, I might get bored. I don't like sitting around too much. So I always like to have goals too that are fun. Like this summer, I'm going to go to South Africa with my son, and we're going to travel a little bit. So it's kind of a travel goal. I do like a big trip every 4 years, so I save up so that every 4 years we can go on a big trip around the world. So stuff like that to look forward to keep life fun and interesting. It's kind of a good idea.
What goals have you set or reached lately?
Well, I just finished writing the MCAT for the second time, which is a medical school exam to get into medical school. So I had to study for 4 months, 2 hours a day, 6 days a week for that. Ugh, that was yucky. I'm so sick of school, just like you guys are. So I finally did that, which felt pretty good. Now I'm almost on summer holidays too. And yeah, otherwise I'm training for next season, so I'm in the summer training mode right now. And that's going pretty good. And just trying to get ready for the next hockey season. I want to keep playing for another Olympics.
Do you play any other winter sports?
Not really. I guess I do like skiing and stuff, and I like cycling, but hockey's kind of my main sport, yeah.
Oh, sorry, Nikki.
Cool.
What other kind of sports do you like to play in the summer?
Well, I kind of like doing everything. Like, the new thing that I got into is I started doing some gymnastics and stuff to try and help my my hockey performance. So I go and bounce around on the trampolines and the poles and stuff like that. It's kind of fun. And it reminds me how uncoordinated I am sometimes. And I like to do other things like biking and hiking, camping. I even have a dirt bike that I like to ride, even as well as my mountain bike and my road bike. So I do lots of fun stuff. Always try to mix it up. And some slacklining. You guys ever tried slacklining before?
No.
No.
You basically like tie this line between two trees and you try to balance on it and do like kind of fun, crazy stuff. You just put it like a foot above the ground. It's pretty fun. It's hard, but you guys would like that. You should put one out in your playground between two trees. Do that.
That'll be an accident waiting to happen.
Just put some soft mats down. Hey, you know what? You can do those things in Shaunavon. That's the beauty of growing up in a small town.
How many goals have you scored in your entire hockey career?
I don't know. That's a good question. But you can find that online in Hockey Canada's website, I think. It's like maybe 300 or something. I can't remember.
That's right. Are you going to retire from hockey?
I'm going to keep playing. I want to play for maybe one more Olympics. So I'm going to keep plugging away at it, and I'm going to keep going. So I'm not ready to quit yet. I feel good, and I like it too much. Awesome. Is that all the questions you guys have?
Oh, we have one more.
Are you
Okay.
going to be a part of Classroom Champions again next year?
Yes, I'm just talking with Steve about next year's program, so I like to stay involved. So I don't know what he's going to do, if I'm going to be with your school or with other schools. Hopefully I can still be involved with you guys, and if not, then maybe you're ready to try to talk to a different athlete other than me now that you guys know me pretty well. So maybe it'd be cool to follow an athlete going towards the Summer Olympics. That might be kind of a fun thing, because Rio's coming in 2 years too. So we'll see what Steve decides. He's the boss.
All right, Avery, walk her away. I'm going to stand over there so she can see you guys. Just one more thing. Sorry.
Sure.
On behalf of our class, we want to thank you for talking with us today. For your participating in this program. We love that you are our classroom champion and come from Shaunavon.
Aw, thank you. Awesome. Thank you guys. You guys are really cool to talk to. So thanks for being a cool class and being from my hometown. And I always, when the people ask me where I'm from, I always say I'm from Shaunavon. I'm very proud to grow up in Shaunavon and grew up in the same school that you guys are in. So I wish you guys an awesome summer. I know that you're super pumped that school's almost over, and so am I. So have a wicked summer holidays, and maybe I'll see you guys next year.
Bye.